the strongest Lords of Chaos in Marvel. Let's talk about them. The reason I want to cross compare these two is because when you actually look down at all the feats and all the statements they got, they're practically the same exact individual. And I wish Marvel would actually diversify them a little bit more, at least add more lore into Shuma Gorath. Start off breaking down Shuma Gorath and then later on Chthon, and you will see just what I mean in terms of their similarities. Let's start with what Shuma Gorath is. As we see here, Khonshu is damn near directly comparing Shuma Gorath to other great old ones in Lovecraftian mythos like Cthulhu. They are entities that existed in the void prior to all of creation, where nothingness was everything. Reality came to be around them, they changed their natural form. Shuma Gorath taking up that of antimatter. Just for another reference, every Egyptian god is an old one, and again, despite that, Shuma Gorath is still considered the king or the greatest of them all. This gets reinforced by other old ones. I'm gonna slide us to the Mighty Avengers. Again, he reinforces the notion that he existed before all that was. Shuma Gorath is one of those entities that if he were to enter main time reality with his true form, it would instantly crumble everything. For his realm sits out of a lot of dimensions in Marvel, outside of space-time altogether. One point in time is even directly compared to being oblivion. It's because his powers are overall more or lesser known. I'm gonna compare him to some popular heroes and villains. Strange's Rogues Gallery. He is easily the most powerful entity out of this whole list. Mephisto and Satanish were noted to be nothing but ants in the lowest level of his realms. Same thing applies toward Dormammu. And if you watch my content for a while, you know how powerful Dormammu is. For Strange to reinforce this fact, noting that Dormammu is an insignificance compared to Shuma Gorath. Shanti, other elder gods or powerful mages want nothing to do with Shuma Gorath. Verbatim noted, even Agamotto, one of the most powerful sorcerers of all time, dares not to challenge Shuma Gorath. This is reinforced in modern comics as the Avengers BC, including Agamotto, struggle to take down just one of his embodies. Infinity Countdown Darkhawk walked down the Elders of the Universe, and so much so that they had to abandon the realm that they were working on. Back to Mighty Avengers, requiring not only one of the most powerful and potent practitioners of antimatter to take down an embody. There are also so many aspects of the White Tiger God. Just to take down aspects. This man is spreading himself thin across reality, and they're still needing to jump him like this. Even quite recently in Children of the Vault, took the entirety of the Vault just to handle one embody, and just one of these members can take on 3 to 4 Omegas on their own. Now that I'm done with Shuma Gorath, if you're a fan of Chthon, you can practically see that they're damn near one-to-ones. You know, the Chthon now. Doctor Strange or Supreme, noted to be Chaos Incarnate. Carnage, noted to be the greatest of the old ones. Chthon is an entity that naturally exists outside of space-time. Him casually fucking around, able to remake reality as he sees fit. At one point was labeled a threat by Eternity himself. Only thing Chthon has that Shuma Gorath doesn't is interactions with Celestials. Outside of that, again, they're damn near one-to-ones. I'm done with all that. As you can see, outside of very small discrepancies, they're practically described to be the same individual, or entity I should say. Both to be the greatest of the old ones, both to be Chaos Incarnate. The only difference is like their origin and the way their character is written. Argue Shuma Gorath is more powerful because he predates creation that Chthon does exist in, but then chaos magic itself is something that predates creation. It's weird as fuck. Marvel needs to further establish, because they already did a whole story arc on Chthon. I think in terms of a modern setting, Marvel needs to re-establish Shuma Gorath and his placement in, I guess, the cosmic hierarchy. I don't want to say cosmic, but the magical hierarchy, I should say. So we can actually get a solid difference between these two. Would chaos magic even affect Shuma Gorath if he predates chaos magic? You say that Gaia is older than an entity like Shuma Gorath. I don't know. Overall, what do you think of this matchup? What do you think of the similarities between these two creatures, and what would you do in order to differentiate them more? Let me know in the comments below.